Hey everyone, my name is Dio Khalil and I am a senior account executive here at ProdPerfect. And today I'll be giving a quick demo of ProdPerfect and how we're radically transforming the test automation space. So, at a really high level, what it is that we do is build and evolve end-to-end regression tests by analyzing live user traffic, and this is specific to web applications. And what sets us apart from the rest of the space is that we provide data-driven tests that are automated and prioritized to reflect how your users are using your application. This will allow you to save your team's time by defining and building those automated tests for them. It'll allow you to reduce the maintenance efforts because you'll only need to update a lean set of tests and accelerating deploys that will allow you to have continuous testing on every build to ensure that bugs are not slipping through. So how is it that we do this, right? So we install a lightweight, secure JavaScript snippet onto production that collects clickstream metadata while avoiding any and all PII. This data then gets ingested by our analysis engine, which is made up of a lot of machine learning, some data science, and math theory, which aggregates and normalizes that data to produce patterns of recognition in regards to user flows. We then translate those patterns into end-to-end test code by adding test data and assertions to make these fully functioning end-to-end tests that'll run in your test environment. With ProdPerfect, an end-to-end regression test suite shows up that's testing the right flows from day one with very little effort or mind share required from your team. And the way that you're going to use ProdPerfect is to run as NCI, just as if you built that test automation suite yourself, right? You'll use a simple npm command, and that'll get the test results right in front of you in your CI. Even better is Mission Control, our web application, which is where your client experience lives. I'm going to give a really quick demo of that in a minute. And the final kicker here is that your test suite is ever evolving. It conforms over time to how your users use your application, right? We're continuously analyzing production behavior. So as new features are added to production, new patterns will be recognized and new tests will be proposed, built, and added to your test suite. So with ProdPerfect, you'll gain confidence. All your team has to do is run our tests, investigate failures, fix the bugs we catch, update those broken tests, or flag those broken tests for ProdPerfect to update for you. So the thing about our coverage and the way that we think about it is actually pretty radical. Traditionally, the way that teams have measured coverage is you divide the number of tests that you've built by the number of tests that you think need to be written. And we think that this approach is subjective, right? Because there's really no data. So with the ProdPerfect approach, because we're using real data, what we've been able to do is introduce an objective coverage approach by measuring the total observed user interactions on your application, and then the number of those interactions that are covered by your test suite. That is what your coverage level will be. Obviously, if there's some rare behaviors or edge cases, what you'll use is our internal record and play tool that's located in Mission Control that you can manually walk through. We'll build and add to your suite. So with ProdPerfect, what you'll have is a lean and fast test suite that provides excellent data-driven coverage and instills confidence in your deployments. It runs fast and it catches meaningful bugs. Now let's hop right into Mission Control. Let's take a look at this customer over here. So this is a customer of ours, live plan, and what you're looking at is their test run database. You'll see that they've got a bunch of different test runs that they're running through CI. And let's take a look at this failure. So we'll view that report and we'll find that failing test, test number 4, show that error. You'll see this error message over here pop up. You can look at that screenshot. You can watch this video showing you, hey, this is what the test looks like when it passes. This is what the test looks like when it fails, right? Normally, this may be enough to identify what the problem is. If it's not, you've also got access to this in-browser VNC session that'll allow you to debug that test. Now, once we've understood what the issue is, there's two options, right? You can either go into this in-browser VNC session that will allow you to edit the test yourself, or go in, request that change for test number 4, and pick it's a selector change. Go ahead and submit a new request. Boom, and ProdPerfect will be able to take care of that for you. What this is going to allow is it's going to allow your developers to learn what happened quickly and not have to wait for an entire QA cycle to debug. You'll be able to enable your developers to make bug catching and fixing a part of their deployment process, and overall will accelerate your deploys. The last thing I really want to show here is the test suite dashboard. And here is where you're going to actually be able to see plain English text of what your tests are doing. You can explore the test, see a little bit more detailed explanation of what your test is, and a video of what the test looks like when it's running. So that's really some of the feedback and visibility that you're going to have into your test suite through Mission Control, right? The last thing I want to say is ProdPerfect fits at the top of the testing pyramid, right? So if you're a radical leader who wants to move fast, run your test suite constantly, get continuous feedback for your developers to catch and fix critical bugs, then ProdPerfect is the right fit for you. Come to prodperfect.com. I'd love to chat with you myself. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.